Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to On Safety. Today, we're going to talk about linguistic friction, and is linguistic friction draining your team's productivity? So, as we kick off the week, then, many of us are relying on standard operating procedures or SOPs to keep our operations running safely and efficiently. Okay, but there is a human error tax built into most, if not all, corporate documents. Okay. When an instruction is written for a courtroom instead of the motor cortex, and that's the doing brain, not the thinking brain, okay, we create what's known as cognitive lag. Under pressure, the prefrontal cortex, okay, which is your thinking brain, begins to shut down. If your safety manual, therefore, requires some form of interpretation rather than just sort of muscle and reflex execution, you are statistically, inviting an incident. I have developed a procedure called the NeuroSync Friction Audit, to solve this very problem. I recently applied this tool to a standard confined space procedure, and what it does, it removes all the policy noise and ambiguous objectives. So we achieved a huge reduction in word count, but with zero loss in legal compliance. So there is 100% focus on action anchors. So if you think about those, it's sort of gloves on, opposed to saying ensure suitable PPE is donned. Okay. Audit your own SOPs within 3 minutes using the NeuroSync Friction Scorecard. Okay. Effectively, how it works, it's going to give you a score. Okay. It's called the 15 plus danger zone test. So it's going to ask you 3 questions. First one, passive language. Are you using shall ensure, or is it recommended, or words to that effect? Okay, you're going to put a number in there. That's the number of the amount of times that word appears within your documentation. Okay, the next question, it's going to ask you about ambiguous adjectives. So are you using things like suitable, properly, or adequate? Again, you're gonna write in the number of times you see those words. And then finally, it's going to ask you, does the step require a thought or a binary action? So if you have to think about something, that's obviously not good. However, if it's a binary action, it should be a yes or no. Okay. If your document scores 15 plus on those friction points, your team is likely manual drifting. So that means relying on memory because the text is too dense to process in real time. Listen, we don't need more pages. What we do need is more clarity. If you do want this audit, please click the link below. It'll take you to my website. Put your contact details in there. I will send you the audit form for you to be able to measure your own SOPs. But until next time, folks, remember, stay safe by choice and not by chance.